المدرس عبد الرحيم عقل، مدرسة ذكور ديريستيا الثانوية. سأقدم اليوم إن شاء الله درساً للصف الحادي عشر، وعنوانه Prepositions followed by ing form. Okay, now, hello everybody. Good morning. We discussed in the previous lesson some words, time words followed by the ing form, like while, when, after, and before. Now, phrases after time words. Look at the first sentence. Many animals are threatened after losing their habitat. Here is the time word after, and it is followed by ing form. Lose plus ing, losing. After refers to time. Look at the second sentence. I don't drink strong coffee before going to bed. What is the time word here? The time word is before, and it is followed by the ing form, going. Go plus ing, going. So I don't drink strong coffee before going to bed. Look at the third sentence. When working with bees, you need to wear special clothes. What is the time word here? It is when. What is the verb in the ing form? Working. Work plus ing, working. When working with bees, you need to wear special clothes. Now let's move to number 4. I ran into an old friend while walking to bed. The time word is while, and it is followed by walking. Walk plus ing, walking. Now, if you look at these sentences, 4 sentences, each one has a time word. Number 1, after. Number 2, before. Number 3, when. Number 3, why. And all these 4 words refer to time. And they are followed by the ing form. Losing, going, working, and walking. Now, in our lesson today, we are going to talk about let's first introduce the objectives of our lesson today. First, in this lesson today, we are going to talk about prepositions followed by the ing form. In the previous lesson, we talked about time words followed by the ing form. But in this lesson, we are going to talk about prepositions followed by the ing form. The objectives of our lesson. Number 1, to use the preposition for to describe the use or purpose of something. Number 2, to use the preposition by to describe how something is. Yes, number 3, to use the correct prepositions after some verbs or adjectives. First of all, let's start with the preposition, you see, for. The preposition for. Look at the first sentence. Mud skippers use their fins for walking. Look at the second sentence. Olive oil is used for making soap. Number 3, a microscope is used for looking at very small things. If you look at these three sentences, each sentence has a preposition, the preposition for, and it is followed by the ing, for. Number two, also the preposition for and followed by making, make plus ing, ing for. And number three, also for plus ing for. So all these sentences have a preposition for and it is followed by the ing. Why do we use for? If you look at the first sentence, mud skippers use their fins for walking. If you want to ask, for example, a question, we say, why do mud skippers use their fins? The answer is for walking. So we are asking about the use. The use. And number two, or the purpose. You see, the purpose of, you see, the fins. The use of the fins is walking. And number two, olive oil is used for making soap. So we said, what is an olive oil used for? The answer is making soap. The purpose, yes, of the olive oil is making soap, for example. A microscope is used for looking at very small things. What is a microscope used for? For looking at very small things. Or why do we use the microscope? Why is a microscope used? It is used for looking at very small things. So all of these, in all these three sentences, for plus the ing form is used for the use or a purpose of something. For is used to describe the use or purpose of something. Now the preposition by. Also the preposition by can be followed by ing for. Look at number one. Opossums can protect themselves by using a special protein. If you want to ask a question, we say, how can opossums protect themselves? The answer is by using a special protein. So how? We ask, how? Look at the second sentence. I try to stay healthy by eating the right food. How do you try to stay healthy? The answer is by eating the right food. The third sentence. You can succeed by working hard. How can we succeed? How can you succeed? You can succeed by working hard. So here by is followed by the ing form and it is used to describe the action by using how. We can use, other examples by. We for example, talked about opossums, how they can protect themselves. We can say opossums can protect themselves, for example, by pretending to be dead. Opossums, yes, protect themselves by pretending to be dead. By pretending. How do opossums protect themselves? By pretending to be dead. So we can ask questions. The answer will be, by. Yes? So here, this is the rule. By is used to describe how something is done. Now other prepositions. there are many prepositions that can be followed, you see, by the ing. And these prepositions, you see, follow a verb or an adjective. Look at the examples. Number one, he is good at remembering numbers. Number two, I look forward to seeing you at the next meeting. Number three, I succeeded in solving the problem at last. Look at these sentences. Also, number four, Ahmed is interested in reading about the new virus. Okay? Now, if you look at these four sentences, each one has an adjective or a verb, and it is followed by a preposition and the ing form of a verb. If you look at number one, good here is an adjective. It is followed by the preposition at and the ing form. The second sentence, I look forward to seeing, look forward is a verb. Look forward to. This is the preposition, and this is the ing form, seeing. Number three, I've succeeded in solving the problem at last. The verb is succeeded, and it's followed by in and the ing form, solving. And number four, Ahmed is interested in reading about the new virus. Interested here is an adjective. It is followed by a preposition and ing form. So all these four sentences have either an adjective or a verb followed by a preposition, then the ing form. Good at, look forward to, succeed in, interested in. Yes? Look at number five. I'm sorry for being late. Also, sorry here. Sorry is an adjective. It is followed by a preposition form and ing form. Number six. I am not bad at drawing. Bad here is an adjective. It is followed by at and the ing form. And number seven. Some animals are famous for pretending to be dead. The adjective here is famous, and it is followed by for and the ing. Number eight, many biologists dream of finding a completely new species. Look at number eight, the verb dream. Here it is a verb, it is followed by a preposition of and an ing form. And number 9, they decided against spending so much money on one animal. The verb is decided, and the preposition is against, the ing form spending. So, bad at, famous for, dream of, decide against, and so on. So, now, we have an exercise here. Match the verbs or adjectives with the correct prepositions. Look at these sentences. We are going to fill in, you see, the space with the suitable preposition that is followed by the correct verb. For example, think. Think of. Sorry, yes, for, succeed, in, look forward to, decide, against, good at or bad at, interested in, famous for, dream of, you see, bad at, right? Now, if you are going to check your answers. Look at number 1, think of. Number 2, sorry for. Number 3, succeed in. Right. And number 4, look forward to. Number 5, beside, against. Number 6, good, at or bad, at. Number 7, interested in. Number 8, famous for. And number 9, dream of. Number 10, bad, at. Good. Now, the second exercise is complete the sentences with a preposition plus ing form. Yes? Look at the sentences. Look at the sentences. Back. Look at these sentences. Have a look at these 8 sentences. We are going to fill in, you see, the spaces with a preposition from the first, you see, group and a verb plus ing in the second one. For example, I am hungry, I look forward. I look forward to having my lunch. So to have plus ing, I am hungry, I look forward to having my lunch. Look at number 2. She is good, he says. She is good at and writing, he says. Write plus the ing form. Okay, of course, we omit the E. Yes, we omit the E from, yes, the E here is omitted. We write and say write, for example, yes, we omit the E and we add ing. So we say she is good at writing, he says. Look at number 3. Luckily, I succeeded a high mark. I succeeded in. And here, getting a high mark. I succeeded in getting a high mark. And of course, get is, how do we write getting? We double the letter T, the final letter, right? Next, I try to stay healthy, some exercise. I try to stay healthy, yes, by doing some exercise. By doing some exercise. Number 5, mudskippers use their fins for walking. Mudskippers use their fins for walking. And here for the purpose. The purpose. Number 6, I'm interested in. I'm interested in about bees. I'm interested, yes, in, for example, reading about bees. We can say I'm interested in, for example, studying about bees. Hear me, right? Yes. I am sorry for. I'm sorry for forgetting to call you. Also, forgetting the T is, you see, doubled. Forgetting. I'm sorry for forgetting. And be careful. We write for here and forgetting another word. Yes? Right. Forgetting. So of course, for here is a part of the verb. Forget. Forget, forgetting. So for forgetting. Not write forgetting, yes? Just you have to write the preposition for. Right? Number 8. Why didn't you think? Yes. Why didn't you think abroad? Why didn't you think of? You see, studying abroad. This is why didn't you think of studying abroad? Studying. Of course, studying. We don't. You see, omit the Y. Right? In the ing we don't. So studying like this. Doing. we omit the Y? No. Yes? Okay. Now, to check your answers, sentence by sentence, look at the first, look at these verbs, look at number 1. I am hungry, I look forward to having money. Number 2, she is good at writing essays. And number 3, luckily, I succeeded in getting a high mark. Number 4, I try to stay healthy by doing exercise. Right. Number 5, mud skippers use their fins, yes, for walking. And number 6, I am interested, yes, in reading about peace. Let's have a look at the answers. Number 8, why didn't you think of studying abroad? Yes, the third exercise is choose the correct answer. Look at number 1. I'm looking forward to or for receiving your order. Number 2. I've succeeded at or in fixing the machine. Number 3. Some women are good at or in hiding their feelings. Number 4, some animals protect themselves for or by pretending to be dead. And number 5, GM food can be used for or by solving world starvation. You can, number 6, I am thinking of selling or sell my car. Now, check your answers. Number 1, I'm looking forward to receiving your order. Number 2, I succeeded in fixing the machine. And number 3, some women are good at hiding their feelings. Number 4, some animals protect themselves by pretending to be dead. And number 5, GM food can be used for solving world starvation. Number 6, I'm thinking of selling my car. Now, let's see if you can. We are going to use now the prepositions in sentences, you see, of your own by answering some questions. Look at question number 1. What do you use your mobile phone for? We can say, yes. Number 2, how do you try to stay healthy? Number 3, what are you looking forward to doing? And number 5, what subjects are you interested in reading about? Number 5, what are you good at? And number 6, what are you bad at? Look at number 1. What do you use your mobile phone? You can answer, I use my mobile phone for sending messages. Wait, excuse me. You can say, I use my mobile phone, for example, for doing, you see, research. I can use my mobile phone for calling friends. I can use my mobile phone, for example, yes, for playing games, and so on. Number 2, how do you try to stay healthy? I try to stay healthy by running. I try to stay healthy by swimming. I try to stay healthy by eating healthy food. I try to stay healthy by doing some exercise. Yes. Next, number 3, what are you looking forward to doing? I'm looking forward to having lunch. I'm looking forward to meeting you. I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to coming back home. I'm looking forward. Yes. So I'm looking forward plus ing. Next, number 4. What subjects are you interested in reading about? I'm interested in reading about animals. I'm interested in reading about, for example, Corona. I am interested in reading, yes, about insects. I am interested in reading, yes, many other subjects. Number 5, what are you good at? I am good at playing tennis. He is good at, he says, I am good at, for example, playing football. She says, I am good at, for example, taking photographs. He is, I can say, I am good at writing stories. He is good at telling stories, and so on. Bad, what are you bad at? You can say, I am bad at singing. He is bad at drawing. Yes? And so on. Now, all these questions, in all these, you see, sentences, you can say the answer, you see, in the answer we use a preposition plus ing for sending, preposition plus ing by running. And in the first example and the second example, as you can see, we use for and by. For, yes, is used for the use or the purpose of something. By is used to show or describe how something is done. And the rest, yes, examples, yes, we use a preposition plus ing. Look forward here to having, here in reading after interested, and at playing, at after good, and at yes, after bad. Okay, thank you, yes, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. We have, you see, homework, exercise 5, page 100. Thank you very much. Thank you all for listening, and thank you for watching.